Hi everyone, and welcome to our Faith at Home, back to our Faith at Home series. And today we're going to be talking about the Mass readings and prayers around those readings. Hey everyone, I am back. So thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about how to kind of prepare for Mass or how to use the Sunday readings throughout the week. Now, if you can't tell by what I'm wearing, I just went for a run, and that has been something that during this stage of stay at home, I have really been embracing as a chance to get outside, be in nature, get some physical activity, and also just help me de-stress. And one of the things with running that has really been helpful to me is I actually have used it as a time in the early week to reflect on the gospel and the homily that was given during the Sunday Mass previously, and later in the week as a time to listen to the scriptures for the upcoming weekend and reflect on them. And I like to do it running. You might be able to do it walking or even just in quiet meditation for yourself or for your family. Especially at the end of the week, it's a lovely way to kind of get ready for that Sabbath and get ready for that Sunday. Even when we're not able to physically gather, but even when we do physically gather, this is a wonderful way of just really getting ready to hear the gospel proclaimed during the Mass and also really be prepared to absorb what the homily is. So I wanted to share with you guys a couple of resources today to kind of help that on a personal level or for your family if you do have a family at home. As a reminder too, on our YouTube channel, which you're watching right now, you can always watch our live stream from the previous Sunday by just looking at our current videos. And it's a great way if you do want to reflect on the homily, you can always just fast forward a little bit in the video to where the gospel and the homily are to give yourself a chance to reflect on. But those are always available to you on this page. So the first up is really for personal prayer, and this is just a screenshot, so I can't interact with it that much, but this is the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, and on their website, you'll see that there's a calendar kind of above my head-ish. There we go. And you can click the Sunday. If you look, I don't know how clear it is for you, but last week it's in red because it was Pentecost, and it's a day of where we wear red. So, and we have a special solemnity coming up, so we'll actually be wearing white. So, it's also a great way to, as a reminder, about what liturgical season we're in and what colors we're in. And we actually have a video all about the liturgical colors, and I will link it up in the card above here. But real quickly, you can see you can get all the readings for that weekend. Also, on the sidebar, you have the chance to listen to the readings as audio and also a video reflection on the reading. So especially if you're looking to reflect a little bit more deeply on them, these are great personal resources for your prayer time, for your, maybe you're walking, if you want to listen to the scriptures ahead of time, or just meditate with a reflection on them. So these are great personal resources. We also always link to the readings on this page in the description of our live stream video. So if you're ever looking for the readings to follow along during the Mass, we always have a link that will take you directly to the page for the upcoming readings. So like I said, this is great for personal reflection. It's also great for if you want to listen to the scriptures all together as a family and hear someone else proclaim them. If you don't feel comfortable yet with that, this is a great place to go. The other website, and this is more connected for families, is something that Loyola Press does. They're one of the publishers that we currently use, but this is a free resource open to all families. So if you know of anyone that are looking for connections with the Sunday readings, this is a great place to go look. So as you see, and I'll have both these websites linked below so you can get right there. They give you the readings, some background on the readings if you're curious about that. And then they actually have like age group, grade groups, actually reflections and ideas. So if you have a child in the first grade, it'll give you some great things to talk to them about and things to reflect on. And the last one is my favorite. It's kind of right by my, I'm doing this wrong. There we go. Right there is the family section. And that just gives you some ideas as a family what to pray about with the scriptures, kind of points to pray with, and also just some really great tips about how to live out the gospel message from that week as a family. So those are just great resources for you individually and also for your kids and your family, about how to really connect more. I know it's harder to connect with the Mass if you're watching live stream, so these are great ways to make the message and the gospel message we're hearing on the weekend to come alive for you and your family. So I hope that these resources will be useful for you. So those are just two. Like I said, they'll be linked below in the description box to this video. I just wanted you to be made aware of some of the things that are out there for you to really just deepen your faith, especially connected to the Sunday readings. If you want to read the daily Mass readings, those are available on the USCCB website. The Sunday Connection Head Loyola Press only focuses on the Sunday readings. But they're both great ways, and ways to incorporate them. Like I said, you can incorporate into your personal prayer time when you're going for walks or a run like I do. You could also use them as something to listen to at night with your children or read. Just take the gospel for the upcoming week and read it together at nighttime as a family and just ask what stood out to you. What did you hear? We'll be doing another video kind of about a process with reading scripture, so stay tuned for that coming up. You can also, if it is released when you're watching this later on, it'll probably be in our playlist that I'll link at the end of this video. But really, it's just a great way so that when you do go to church on Sunday, when we're able to gather again and we'll be so excited, but even now, when you're listening to the live stream, a great way that you've already sat with the scripture and kind of develop what your thoughts are on it, how you're coming to God through it, and then to have the homily to help you reflect even more. So I hope that this was helpful. I just wanted to give you a couple of resources that might be helpful for your family during this time. And as always, in the comments below, feel free to leave something that you do to help prepare for the Sundays or something that you might start doing. And if you have any questions about how to keep your faith at home while we're in this period of kind of staying home more, leave those in the comments too, and we'll work on some videos connected to those topics. So thank you all so much for your time, and as I said, I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.